I'm becoming a funeral director. I'll be burying them very shortly. Right, let's go. Let's see where we go next. Number 60. You've chosen the chariot to represent yourself tonight. The chariot can either have an engine or it can have pedal power. Tonight you are pedaling in muck or sludge at the moment, which means things are going to be a bit slower than you want, or things are not working out the way you had planned. The chariot needs a new engine, or the chariot needs new power behind it. Sometimes we have to be cruel to be kind, and sometimes we just have to say it as it is. So number 60, don't pussyfoot around people, don't be polite around people. If you feel as if something has to be said or things needs to be done, just do it from the heart, do it as you feel. But I do feel that there's a lot coming up around the early part of next month. I know we're almost at the end of this month, so not too far down the line. I'm listening to a phone call, or I feel as if I'm lifting the phone. So number 60, don't be surprised if there's pleasant news or uplifting news comes your way by telephone. It's not sitting down talking to somebody at a table, or it's not doing it on the internet. It's actually talking to somebody on a phone. So number 60, there's some good news or some uplifting news, as I say, coming by telephone. We've also got two hearts for me here at the moment. One is spiritual and one is physical. The spiritual one is number 60. Somebody went to the other side, but they must have passed away, not because of a heart attack, nothing to do with that title, but they must have had work done on their heart before they passed over, because they show me like a pacemaker or a valve or something wasn't working on the heart before they passed over, but that didn't take them from our world to the spirit world. It's as though they died of something else or natural causes. But the heart that's on the earth plane, this is not a two-legged baby unless you're going to be unfortunate and have twins, because it's a four-legged baby that's being shown to you at the moment, and a four-legged baby to me is either a cat or a dog. So number 60, show me a four-legged baby. But you might be unfortunate twins come in, so tough luck. I'm just the messenger, so I'm just giving it as I get it, but it's a four-legged baby at the moment. But I feel that the piece of music is very important at the moment, and that piece of music that's going through my head is Amazing Grace. But that Amazing Grace has stuck on the passage. Once I was blind, but now I can see. So I have a feeling that you were a bit blindsided there and couldn't see the path to walk in. But recently, you've reopened your eyes and realised, what am I doing this for? They don't deserve my time, they don't deserve my energy, or they don't deserve the kindness that I've shown them. So all they're asking you to do is to open your eyes and see the path you want to walk on, and sod everybody else. That's the polite version. Number 54. Oh no, this card came out the other night when I was working on the island, and it's got the same feeling to it. Right, number 54. This is the Four of Swords, but you're lying on a mortuary at the moment, so it's if they put you in a slab, so you're not going to die, because we can't predict your death, but that's what the vibration is. It's if you're lying on a mortuary slab, and somebody's doing a post-mortem or an autopsy on you. That just means that you're dead on your feet at the moment, or you're so tired waiting for things to happen. You feel like, shit, what's the use? I'll just go to sleep and not waking up until it's all sorted. If that was so easy, that would be fantastic. That would be brilliant. But they're just asking you to be a little bit more patient, be a little bit more tolerant, because the swords are cutting off the old pathway. They are trying to show you a new path to walk in. So number 54, please just be a little bit more patient. If we can get this year finished with, let's get into 2016 with an open mind, an open heart, and appreciation. But they're also bringing me a link with the government departments or government buildings. So that just means there's questions needs to be asked, there's solutions needs to be solved, and there's ideas coming into focus for you. So the link in association with government buildings are used like, here's your money, I want it, or yours, cash. This is the opposite. This feels as if they owe you a little bit of feedback, or they owe you a little bit of reimbursement. So number 54, the links in association with government departments or government officials is on your favour, not against you. So that's nice to know that the government is actually going to give us something for a change, rather than taking it off as a bloody jerks. But that's the side point. Right, I'm not judging people by their religion, because religion is just but a belief. But I do know number 54, somebody in the world of spirit must have had the Catholic background or Catholicism in their life, because I've got a beautiful set of ivory, mother of pearl, rosary beads been given to me. So number 54, there's someone who wants to be remembered, because it's please remember me is the phrase that's come through my mind. But the rosary to me is a symbol of faith, because you go through the stages of the rosary. But the crucifix, now this is where the sense of humour comes in. Number 54, the sense of humour from Spirit for you is, get off the cross, we need the wood. So in other words, don't crucify yourself, because life does that for you. So you're not a martyr, but you do crucify yourself by saying, it's my fault, maybe I should have done that differently, or maybe I should have been a little bit more thoughtful. You are a thoughtful, giving person, so it's now time to become a nasty taker and have fun with 2016 and beyond. Number 21, just my age. I'm glad that somebody put my age into this. That's gorgeous. Thank you very much. The Ten of Swords. That's to do with the month of October just behind me there. So the month of October passed, I get the feeling that I've got clenched fists, or I'm getting a little bit of irritation coming in. So number 21 shows that October 2015, there was a reason to be irritable, there was a reason to be angry, or there's a reason to be upset. Well, the swords are telling you, you can set yourself free by saying, I'm not listening to your advice. I'm not saying, excuse me, I'm here to give you advice, so bloody well take it or I'll hit you one. So no, the energy from number 21 is listen to your inner heart, because your emotions or your gut instincts are fantastic. Also number 21, even though I'm the one with a big gut here tonight, and I'm the one who's doing this demonstration, your energies, spiritual-wise and informative-wise, is fantastic. So number 21, you can do this without any hassle. It's just a matter of believing in yourself and believing what you're picking up is right. Why would there be a child in the world of spirit with you, number 21? Because I can smell baby powder, and with a nose this size, you can smell anything. You can even smell it in dirt. So it's that feeling there's a baby in spirit. So number 21, they're bringing that baby in from spirit. I think this baby went to spirit through either termination, stillbirth, or miscarriage. I don't feel as if it was here. I don't feel as if I can cuddle it in my arms. I feel as if it went from the body straight into spirit. That child would like to be your guardian angel. So 21, you have a guardian angel, which is a child energy. So if a child energy comes to guide us, it means make it simple, make it easy, and don't confuse things. Because, for example, if a child walked in here now and said, what's that? It'll be a table. But we would complicate it, say, no, that's an antique, that's a collector's item. Don't complicate your life from the future. Make it as simple as you possibly can. I hope your passport's up to date, because number 21, I think your passport's going to be used more than once in the year ahead. So in 2016, there's an opportunity to produce or use your passport more than once. So number 49, you chose the Knight of Pentacles. Now, as I told you before, this is good fun, but nobody knows who I'm talking to, or only the person who chose the card knows who it's for. Kinkiness is not, we had earlier on one card, and now we've got another one. We've got another one. It just means dress up, look your best, and sod the world. Everybody seems to have an opinion. The hair doesn't look right, the clothes don't look right, this doesn't suit you. Where do they get their eyes from? When you buy your clothes or you get yourself ready to go out, you have to look good for yourself. You don't look good for other people. So number 49, don't listen to those who judge us. Don't listen to those who think that they're the fashion guru or whatever, because they're not. The only fashion guru is yourself. So number 49, you buy what you want, you dress any way you want, you look like a clown, who cares, as long as you're happy with it. But you know you're happy. Who's Grace? Because Grace links with this card. But it's, so remember that the name Grace is associated with number 49. They actually using the pentagram. It's got nothing to do with witchcraft. It's got nothing to do with the occult. The pentagram is a very old pagan symbol, which means earthbound. So number 49, that tells me you're very down to earth. You're a very basic person. You're not greedy. You're not selfish. You're not arrogant. But sometimes we have to just be a little bit more selfish and a little bit more greedy. I don't know why we've got the 17th of July coming in, so look forward to around the 17th of July. because it's party time celebration. We've also got a 50th next year in 2016. They're also taking me forward to, don't panic, I just feel as if the car bonnet's going to be up because there's a slight issue where our car is concerned, and I can smell oil, so there's a slight issue or a slight problem with the oil. So number 49, just check the car for the oil levels or the fluid levels in the car, because there's a slight issue there that needs to be dealt with or needs to be sorted. Number 9, oh, money, people. My name is David, and I live in Ellerman. I can always come over and look after you if you want. This is money coming in. This is not money going out. So number 9, there's money being retrieved. It's not a lottery win, it's not going to the casinos to gamble, or it's not playing poker to win this. They feel that you deserve this windfall, or you deserve this financial reimbursement that's coming in. So number 9, there's a financial reimbursement for you. So look forward to the financial income. The upper disc that's on his head, or on the crown area, that's got a dollar symbol for me, but that dollar is taking me to Canada. So there's a link and association with Canada because it's the Canadian maple leaf that's coming in. So the maple leaf is independence and freedom. That means that you're an independent person, but you don't feel free at the moment, or you don't feel relaxed. But the 2 discs at your feet, which just means someone has a habit of boring, or someone's a good at putting on the big puppy dog eyes or the sad face and getting financial help. You're not on this earth plane, or you are not given this life to give people the lifestyle they want to become accustomed to. If they can't afford it, sort it. And I think everybody else has to work for it. So if they can't afford it, they do without it. So you're not here as the ATM machine. You're not there to hand out all the time. So it's time to say, bank closed, ATM machine has run out of cash. Look after your own cash. But the disc that's in the centre of the heart feels as, could I have done more for him before he died? So there's a spiritual link with this one, number 9. There's a gentleman in the world of spirit is giving me the impression you did everything you possibly could. You did everything within your powers. So you could not have tried any harder. You could have done anything more if you tried. But I still appreciate you, and I'm there for you. It's me that actually flickers the bedside lamp or the light in the bedroom. So number 9, if the light or a lamp in the bedroom flickers from time to time, it's not the bulb that's about to blow or the electrics are faulty, it's spirit playing with them, because they like to get our attention. Like myself, who doesn't hear or see them, they have to bring symbols or sounds or vibrations. So it comes in that way. Number 1, the most important card in the tarot deck. Number 1, you have got the Ace of Swords. Now the Ace of Swords, in the home where you live at the moment, or in your own personal quarters at the moment, remember the door opens 2 ways. It either opens to let people in, or it opens it to kick them out. And I'm opening the door to kick them out. Somebody comes in, and I can guarantee you within 5 minutes of their visit, or 5 minutes of them coming to see you, they tell you all their problems. They tell you what's wrong with them. We don't need that in life. I've got a partner like that, and they never shut up, so I know what it feels like. I can't kick them out because they've got a key, they let themselves back in again. But no, remember, your home is your sanctuary, your home is your safety. Now, I'm not saying it needs decorating at the moment, but we're looking at new colour schemes, and we're looking at new brightness coming into the home, because I'm lifting the veil of confusion. So number 1, there's been a veil of confusion, or there's been a little bit of upset recently, and they're lifting that for you. They're taking away the negative so we can bring in the positive. There's a sunshine here for me at the minute, but that feels as though we need to know they are going to be okay. But I feel as if somebody around you has got problems with the left side of their body, because there's a weakness down the left-hand side of my body at the moment. So it feels that, number 1, there's not you personally, you're fine. It's somebody around you or somebody you take care of that's got problems with the left-hand side of their body. Well, that shows me energy and upliftment, because the left is heartfelt and the right is emotional. But they just feel as if things are going to be fine. Don't know where I've got to take me to Christmas trees. Right. I know Christmas trees are just around the corner. Father Christmas is supposed to be coming. Yeah, right. There's a lot of naughty people here, and there's a lot of coal bags being filled up in my mind. So I think there's a lot of coal bags being filled up. No, it just means that this Christmas, I know it's a bit late to tell you not to overspend, because the vibration is you have overspent already, because you personalise gifts. You make sure that he gets what he wants, she gets what she wants, and they get what they want. But some of the crap that you get is unbelievable. And yet you smile and go, oh, thank you, that was lovely. Does it ever get used? No. Does it ever get displayed? Nah. It goes in the, what I call in then a man, is the charity box. So it'll go to a charity or a Wimble sale. Christmas will bring news, because I feel as though somebody's just going to land on your doorstep, or somebody's just going to turn up out of the blue. I feel as if they need a hug at the minute. So the person who's going to just land on your, number one, who's just going to land on your doorstep, I think they need a hug at the moment, because I feel as if they're going to need a little bit of support, or they're going to need a little bit of upliftment, and you're the right person to get it, because you've got that instinctiveness to help people, guide people, and make them feel relaxed. Number 71, you've chosen the 8 of Cups. Now the 8 of Cups has got the moon. We've got Debbie Harry's piece of music, The Tide is High, and I'm Moving On. My mother told me about that music because I'm too young to remember her singing. I know she's an artist, but I'm too young. Shut up, you. I am young. That's old music. That's past. So, but no, the Tide is High and I'm Moving On. That tells me that you've been a little bit low in your confidence recently, but we're trying to boost that confidence for you. But it's going to take at least another, say, 5-6 weeks or so. So it might take the rest of this year just to uplift you or to bring that spring. But there's a lot of champagne coming in, but the word congratulations comes with it. That congratulations is not going out to anybody else. That congratulations is not going to be shared with anybody else. That's coming to you. So number 71, early, the latter part of this year, early part of next year, you're the one that people saying congratulations, well done, or hope everything goes better for you now. So there's a change of energy, or there's a change of vibration coming in for number 71. They also take me into the month of May for the Taurus the Bull. So somebody's a proper Taurian, because their birthday is in around the from the, say, the 1st of May till the 7th of May. So from the 1st of May to the 7th of May, there must be a birthday in there, because it's the true Taurian that's coming in. But it doesn't matter when this new 13th birth sign comes in, they'll never change, because they're smack in the middle of their birth sign. The Taurus is just to give you the bull instincts. They want you to head down, and if anyone or anything stands in your way, bulldoze them, just knock them out of the road. A bit violent tonight, God. I thought Ballymoney was supposed to be a polite place. I thought Ballymoney was supposed to be calm and peaceful. Shit, these are mental. Thank God I don't live here anymore. So, the green grass, you've heard the expression, is the grass greener on the other side? So that indicates that you want to make major changes in your life, or you'd like to change things completely. And you're a bit frightened of that in case it's the wrong thing. No, in this case, the grass is greener on the other side. So the changes, the alterations, and the vibrations that you're bringing in for the future is solid and secure. Number 40, you choose the 2 of Wands. Right. How do I say this diplomatically? Right, let's be polite, David. Don't be a nasty little bugger. Right. We're supposed to love our loved ones, and we're supposed to appreciate our loved ones. But number 40, it shows where family or loved ones are concerned. Our patience is tried at the moment, or we feel a wee bit on edge. I feel like hitting them one, or I feel like ignoring them. Don't feel guilty if you have to speak out, or don't feel guilty if you have to clear the air. But number 40, don't hold that emotion up inside. Because when we hold our emotions and we hold our feelings inwardly, it makes us ill and it slows us down. If they can't accept the honesty, or they can't accept how you feel, then I'm sorry, just disconnect yourself or back away from it, because we don't need mental tiredness anymore. We don't need this mental fear of watching your P's and Q's, or frightened in case you do or say the wrong thing. It's different if you're a nasty, it's different if you're vindictive, and it's different if you're a total jerk, but you're not. You seem to be a nice individual, but family, it's linked with family. It's not your social circle, it's not your daily routine, it's within a family connection, and it's difficult sometimes to back off from that. So number 40, there's a male energy linking from spirit that this says, don't put up with it. So I don't know who this gentleman is. I'm not sure why he's fatherly figure or grandfatherly figure, but I just feel as if the vibration is, don't put up with it, because if they were on the earth plane, they would put them in their place. So the gentleman links with a person on the earth plane who's been a bit awkward or a bit unpleasant, but they'd say, you don't have to put up with that, you don't have to. But the end result of the two of ones for number 40, that's you having 2016 and 2017 has been two very positive or two very good years for you. So you've got two really good years to look forward to. So let's live it, let's see it, and most importantly, let's enjoy it. Number 62, you've got the Four of Cups. Now, this is to do with, you've been asking questions. Does our loved ones in spirit know that we exist? Does the spirit world watch over us? Or does the spirit world judge us? The first part of this card is no, spirit cannot judge us. No, spirit cannot rule our lives for us. And no, spirit cannot make us do something we don't want to do. We have freedom of choice, we have freedom of independence, and we have freedom of our life journey. This idea that people say, oh, your daddy wouldn't like this, or your husband wouldn't like that, or your granny wouldn't like the other, that's a load of rubbish, because they cannot influence us just as much as we can influence them to come and visit us. So remember, just because you can think about your loved ones, or sometimes you dream about your loved ones, that doesn't say they're judging us, that doesn't say that they're interfering with our lives. It's just sometimes our energies are low, or we feel a little bit upset, so we think about our loved ones, and that's why we dream about them, or we can smell them. So number 62, you can smell things that don't exist. It doesn't mean that we're going to put you into Muckamore Abbey or put you in the Mental Institute. It doesn't say that. The smells that you're getting, remember them and associate them, because they're coming from spirit. They're not coming from the earth plane. So it's nothing to do with the earthly smells or the earthly people you know. Spiritually, they're trying to let you know they're there, and that's why we can smell aftershaves, perfumes, or certain smells that we associate with loved ones in spirit. The other side of the Four of Cups is to do with north, south, east, and west. In our healing, in our spiritual universal teachings, we believe that once we're balanced of the north, south, east, and west, it means use the mind to create the future you want, use the feet to walk into the future, use the easterly energy to bring in new vibrations, and the westerly energy is just a warmth of comfort. Right, what's this to do with getting your teeth done? Don't shoot the messenger, because I can hear a drill going through my head and it's doing my head in. So the number 62, there's a visit to the dentist coming up, or you've just been to the dentist. But unfortunately, it's just not a checkup. And like all your lovely teeth, you've got gorgeous smile, it's going zzz, zzz. So somebody's going to put, you may need a little bit of a filling, or maybe a little bit of work done to there. Right, thank you, you nitwit. The vibration coming out from spirit said, I had to talk about teeth, because that's what's wrong with me. My teeth weren't fitting. So the person, number 62, the person's thinking from spirit is letting you know that their teeth didn't fit. So physically, their teeth weren't perfect. Symbolic, it means bite into the future by saying, I'm right and everybody else is second best. Number 29, the sun. The sun will come tomorrow. Right, the sun is a brightness. A sun is an uplifting card where we're concerned. But they took away the U in the word sun, S-U-N, and put the word S-O-N in its place. So number 29, there must be a link, or there must be a connection with the word sun, because the sun on the earth plane, that, I'm sorry, I know it's your card, and I know that you chose that card, and you influenced that card, but I'm sorry, somebody's kidnapped it, because they just went, the word sun, S-O-N, it needs the sunshine, needs the brightness, and needs the acknowledgement that things are going to turn out. So where that sun link or that sun connection comes in, number 29, the sun is shining on that person, and the brightness will come in to give them what they need. But for you personally, they're bringing the horse. Now, the horse is a symbol of grace and stamina, because I see horses as grace and stamina, but they're bringing me this horseshoe. So it's bringing in luck for you. So number 29, you need that little bit of luck at the minute. It's the expression they're using is, if it wasn't for the word bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Well, I'm sorry, it's good luck. The bad's not being used, it's G-O-O-D. So we've got the good luck coming into your life. But the horse needs a bridle, which just means stick your teeth into life and say, I want it, I need it, I'm going to have it. The reins are coming in as well, which just means take control and don't let people boss you around. I know it's easier to say nothing and have a quiet life, but sometimes that can become depressing and become very, very heavy. So take the reins that they're showing you and take control. But the horseshoe is bringing you luck in your life, or bringing you pleasure in your life that's been missing for at least 2 to 3 years. So I think you've struggled, or you've been a little bit unlucky the last couple of 2 to 3 years with things going pear-shaped or things not working out the way you planned. But there is a change of action. But the sun, unfortunately, has been kidnapped for the word sun, as in S-O-N, not S-U-N. But there is a bright future for you. But the horseshoe will bring that wee bit of luck in. So have fun with it. Right, fighting with number 25. The Emperor, no wonder I'm fighting. The Emperor in the tower deck is the boss. Well, they think they're the boss, but that's it. So, number 25, you might think you're the boss. You might think that you're in control. Nah. Because I've got somebody in the background standing going, all I've got to do is smile and I can get what I want. All I've got to do is flicker my eyelids and I can get what I need. So, number 25, as I say, you might think you're in control. You might think that everybody bows down to you, but people know how to pull your strings and they know how to press buttons to get what they want. So remember, toughen up a little bit and don't think, oh, I feel sorry for him or I feel sorry for them. No, that's their way of getting what they want. But number 25, the Emperor wants you to be solid. They want you to be the dictator. They want you to be the one that says, this is how it's going to be, this is when it's going to be done, and this is how it's got to be done. I'm not saying you're the best organizer in here tonight. I'm not saying you're the best person that's in here tonight. But because the Emperor shows control, because that's their job. A queen and a king is put into their throne because daddy's dropped dead or mummy's dropped dead and there's a space. Whereas an emperor or an empress has to earn their right. They have to earn their title. And I think number 25, you've earned the right to be the person you want to be and follow the path that you deserve. Why can I smell wet paint? Right. I'm not. So just watch for this. I can smell wet paint, which just means there's going to be decoration going on. But it's like we're painting, and it's not gloss. It just feels like emulsion going on or something like that. There, it's just brightening things up. We're trying to bring out a sparkle in. But the piece of music from the play Cats. Told you I love my musicals. Is Memories. Ah, that's a female. Right. There's a female from Spirit that's trying to bring memories in for you at the moment. But you're still their little child regardless, because that's my baby. So that's the vibration. So there's a lady in the world of Spirit who wants you to know that you're still their baby. You're still their young one, according to this. Shoes. Now, most people have enough shoes to last them a lifetime. But number 25, I'm not telling you what to do because that's not our job, but they're advising you that you might be worth going to see a chiropodist or a chiropodist at the moment because we need our feet sorted or we need something done with our feet. So physically, your feet need a little bit of attention. Symbolically, it means walk the path proudly with your head in the air. God, I'm going to kill you boys up there because the piece of music coming with that is Val Doonigan's Walk Tall, Walk Straight and Look the Whole World in His Eyes. Cody, when to bring in music that my parents listened to and my grandparents listened to? Freaking all these old music. So you have, number 25, raise your head, raise your strength and believe that the path ahead is good. Number 6. We've got number 6. Oh, ideal. The Fool card. Right. That doesn't mean you're stupid, it doesn't mean you're crazy, it doesn't mean you're mad. The Fool card is a representation of packing things up, releasing the fears or releasing the ties that once was there, because the vibration of the verbal agreement is pack out your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. So it's time to smile, it's time to laugh. But the Fool card, even though the word fool in the English dictionary or the English interpretation is the fool or the crazy man or but in medieval times the Fool card was a soothsayer, they were a poet, they were a dancer, they were a singer, they were a juggler. So they were multi-talented. So number 6, you've got more talents in your little finger than most of us have in our own bodies, except for me, because I'm an exception to the rule. I'm perfect in everything I do. Nothing goes wrong. But number 6, you are not to be treated as a fool anymore. You are not to be taken for granted anymore. But what's wrong with your throat at the moment? So number 6, there's a slight problem with the throat issue, because what they're doing is bringing in some healing for you, but they're also bringing in honey, scented and flavoured lozenges. So there's a little bit of problem with the throat. It's nothing serious. It's nothing crazy. It's just that the throat's slightly tender or the throat is slightly uncomfortable at the moment. So where number 6 is concerned, physically there's a problem with the throat. Symbolically, it just says speak out and voice your opinions clearly, precisely. God, somebody from Spirit is linked to that one as well. I hate these boys in Ballymoney. I don't freaking have this problem when I'm away working elsewhere. It must be all the spirits in Ballymoney who's come to visit tonight. Spooky land. Number 28. Oh God, another card I hate with my accent. The Hiephant card. The Hiephant is actually the high priest. So number 28. This is the religious leader, this is the guider, this is the influence of the better times or better options. It's self-belief sometimes is the hardest part to do. Self-belief doesn't come easily, but there's lots of red coming in, which means energy and confidence. There's also taking into, again, Easter. That's the second time we've got Easter. You must know I like the chocolate because you're bringing in Easter eggs now. So number 28, around Easter, instead of eating the Easter egg, you're actually walking out of the Easter egg. When we work with things like that or symbols like that, it means that you're engulfed with complications at the moment, or you're trapped slightly with other people's issues. But by the month of March next year, because Easter's in March next year, so by the end of March and into April next year, you're walking out of this Easter egg with a sweeter idea, a sweeter, pleasanter aspect, but I'm also bringing strength back into your core. Now, the core just means that there's been a bit of a digestive issue, or there's been a few problems with the stomach area. So number 28, we're balancing the stomach, or we're balancing the core, because that's where our core lies, is in our solar plexus. So that's why you go to yoga and all these freaking stupid classes. Yeah, I watched the video, don't do it. So good fun to watch the video. I get all the exercise I need by watching that. So, but there is a birthday in March. We've also got an engagement or a wedding in 2016, because I've got these plans coming up. So where number 28 is concerned, is either an engagement to go to or a wedding to go to. It's the same thing. It just shows two people coming as one, or two people committing to each other in 2016. So there's a nice party to go. Number 47. Oh my God. Don't attack me, number 47. These are instead of being swords, these are actually throwing knives. So as if we're throwing. So that's a sign of anger, that's a sign of frustration, and that's a sign of, hey, don't shut your face, I'm going to freaking kill them. So that's why I'm saying, I'm glad there's no weight behind me, but don't throw knives at me, because only blunt them. This body would blunt anything, solid as a rock. Right, so what they're doing is, you're throwing, you've heard the expression, throwing the dummy out of the pram, or forcing the baby out of the bathwater. It just means that you're frustrated at the moment, you're angry because nobody's listening. And that's the sole purpose, number 47. You're not talking through your rear end, you are not talking stupidly, you're not talking critically, but you need to be heard. And that's what number 47 in this card is trying to say. Please make sure that people listen to your opinion, listen to your ideals, or listen to what you're saying, because you have got an amazing attitude towards life. You've got a brilliant way of getting things across, but sometimes it falls on deaf ears. So number 47, make sure the voice is heard, and make sure that people listen to what we've got to say. There's a lot of bluntness coming in here at the moment, because somebody is verbally abusive. They're not physically abusive, because I don't think you'd put up with that, and I really don't feel that you would let them get away with that. But sometimes people, if they can't physically boss us around, or they can't physically take control of us, they start becoming verbally disrespectful, they start becoming verbally annoying. So just slap them across the back, or get a sword and just chop their head off. So chop their heads off so they can't talk to them. But it's that feeling that we need to be heard. Also with this number 47, see if these are lottery numbers. Right, I know that we're going to have a raffle, so I don't think it's the raffle numbers tonight. We've got number 10, number 21, number 33, number 36, number 41, and number 44. So just remember, those numbers are there for a reason. If they are lottery numbers, let's hope you get the big prize, let's hope you get loads of money there. But some of these numbers are relative to dates or numbers on a door. So just remember, they may not all just be lucky numbers, they may just be numbers that we can associate with or we can look at. I have got dad with this card. Right, number 47 is using the word dad. So I don't think there's, because I couldn't get my eyes open there, I was stuck in that energy that Spirit steps in. I should keep my eyes open, but if you can take me over. Number 47, they're linking with the word dad in Spirit somewhere along the line. So the fatherly figure, or the word father, is coming in from Spirit. The number 47, let's hope those numbers are lucky for you. Please enjoy them, but listen to the numbers because they're there for a reason. Last but not least, all the good stuff comes at the end. All the crap comes at the start. So everybody else has just had crap. This is the good stuff coming in now. So this is all the happy stuff coming in. Now, number 17. You made the last card for me to read. Yes, this is the last card. Thought somebody else had put more on there. Right. Made the last card, but it's not the least, because you've got the 4 of Wands and the Castle of Life. The Castle of Life is being happy where we live, being relaxed where we live. It just feels like it's a fairy tale coming true, because we've got that Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs, we've got Cinderella, we've got Rapunzel, we've got all these different fairy stories, and it just feels as if you always try to smile when you're not in the mood. You always try to be happy when you don't feel like it. Well, now's the time to take the mask off, or now's time to show the true feelings and get people to see that you do have feelings, you do have emotions, and you have been upset recently, because the piece of music is tears on my pillow, tears that I cry. That indicates to me, or lets me know, that with that piece of music or that connection, that you think, oh, nobody sees me, I can have a wee cry, or if nobody's around, I can show my emotions. No. Remember, the physical, earth-plane people like family, friends, colleagues, neighbours, whatever, they may not see you, but when we cry or when we get upset, our loved ones, our friends, and our close link comes in from Spirit for us as well. So number 17, while I was talking about what happens when we're upset, the Spirit draws close. The hymn, What a Friend We Have in Jesus, has come into my mind. So number 17, there's a friend who's in Spirit. It's not a family member, it's not a loved one. This is a friend who's come to say hello, because that piece of music is What a Friend We Have in Jesus has come in to see you. So a friend wants you to know that they're still around and they're still watching what's going on. So I don't know who this card belongs to, but they're laughing and saying, David, you love ironing, son. So go do the ironing for them. Right, so number 17, I'll come and iron for you from now to Kingdom Come. It just means that there's a new, fresh, clean start coming in for you, and things will be levelled out. So the next 4 years, actually, so you've got 16, 17, 18 and 19, 4 good years coming up. So number at 17, you've got 4 good years coming in. Right, why have I got to give you a pink rose? Right, so where number 17 is concerned, they're bringing me a pink rose as a memory. It's nothing to do with a physical rose that will grow in a garden or you'll steal from a garden. It's to do with somebody's memory from Spirit. So somebody from Spirit's bringing me back a pink rose. A rose to me means love, and the pink symbolically means mindset, mind ideas, and mind control. Why have I got to? I'm running. I'm a lazy sod. It takes me all the time to walk, let alone run. Right, number 17, they're asking you to slow down and stop running around the headless chicken, trying to be in 2 places at the one time, or trying to do 2 things at the one time. They're asking you just to slow down and walk slowly. Whatever can't be finished today or get completed today, we'll just have to wait for another day. So that another day is coming in. So take control, stay in control, but most importantly, it's the castle, it's these fairy tales coming true. So another way of looking at fairy tales or entertaining children or grandchildren or nieces or nephews, it means that they're fairy tales, it's a fantasy, but in our adult life and our adult movement, we need to bring those into reality. So number 17, bring some of your dreams or your fantasies that you see them. They're not dreams, they're not fantasy, it's reality that's just waiting to be completed. So bring some of those dreams and fantasies into reality and start showing the world, because you've got 4 good years to do it in. Build it, see it, and go for it, because the trees of happiness, it says, from small acorns come large and mighty trees, and you are stronger than you ever give yourself credit for. So, thank you very much. That's everybody done. go running away because they're going to do the raffle, and there's a reading. I'm doing a reading, so you have to be here tonight to have that reading done.